Stop playing a game that you don't really want to win. What do I mean by that? There's this thing on the inside of us that we have to fight. A lot of us do, and that is envy. Envying somebody. They've got, really nice cars or a house, if they got a cool job, or they got the cool boyfriend, the cool girlfriend, whatever it is. This envy that we have, that we want that. It puts within us this kind of drive to achieve something. So the thought is this: sometimes we just get competitive in a sense of, oh, I gotta have that. And so what we do is we commit our time, our energy, our emotions, our direction, our skills, our abilities, everything we are, to a goal that if we got there, we may not even like it. And if you think about it too, sometimes when you envy somebody or somebody's situation, sometimes there's like this fear involved that we're not enough, or we've got to have that. And those type of unhealthy motivations tend to bring about fruit that's not so great. So now imagine you grow up, maybe you don't have much money, and you always envied these people that had a certain amount of money, or they had this job or this career, and you said in your mind, well, I'm gonna do that. That's what I'm gonna do, because you didn't like the feeling of not being enough or not having enough. And so what you do is you're setting the course of your life on a path that at the end of it is likely just going to be empty, and you're going to get there and be like, well, I thought it would feel different when I got here. Don't run a race that you don't want to win. Think about what you're running towards, the direction that you're going in, and what's really going to make you happy. We already kind of know that having everything, money and fame and relationships and all this stuff, ultimately, if that's all you have, it's not going to truly make you happy. We already know that. There's so many successful people, musicians and athletes and super wealthy people that commit suicide. I mean, they have reached what they think is the pinnacle, and they get there and they end up being empty. Isn't it strange? I don't know if you've ever been poor, or if you've been rich, or you've been in between, or been both. But there's really an interesting dynamic that I've seen. Living a simple life, and this video isn't about living a simple life, don't get me wrong, but it's about a life that enjoys what's most important in life. So it's kind of like this super wealthy guy, and he's on his deathbed, and his last words were, I think it was rosebud. Nobody really knew what that meant. And turns out in the movie, it's an old movie, so I don't feel bad about spoiling it. It turns out it was his childhood sled. But of all the things that he had and cared about, it was the simple things in life. I've been poor, and I can't say that I've been rich in life, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm rich in the sense that, my needs are taken care of, and I've got a wonderful wife and kids, and I own a business, and I'm very blessed in that regard. But here's my unique perspective. If everything was taken away, I'm not talking about relationships, because that can hurt deeply. If my wife or kids were taken away, that would hurt deeply. As far as from a financial standpoint, if that stuff was taken away, I would be just fine and happy with my wife and my kids and my family and my friends. Why am I going to spend the next 30 years being driven, making sacrifices, and putting my family on the back burner and putting my life on the back burner to achieve something that isn't going to make me any happier than I am right now? No, I'm in a unique position because I've learned some stuff about life, which I'm sharing on this channel on Life with Meaning. about having a life and living a life that you're happy with and you're content with, that you're proud of, that you're fulfilled and you don't want to escape from, which is why I want to share these things with you. Think about what you really want to go after, what you really want to chase. If you're competitive and you want this and you want that and I gotta have this, think about what you're racing for. Think about what your end goal is. Is it really going to be worth it? Because you don't want to have all your hopes in that thing and get there and it's just emptiness. And you're like, what the heck have I been doing? I thought I would be happy and I'm not. Think about that when you're beginning your race. If you don't like the race you're in, change it. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but you can begin to transition into a life that you do want, a race you do want, towards an end that you do want, and you'll be much more fulfilled, much more satisfied. And don't let money just drive you, because it's empty and it's hollow. This would be my prayer for you. Know what you're racing towards, why you're racing. This is Dave Miller. We're continuing our journey to life with meaning, and we'll see you on the next one.